Okay, so I just wanted to record an interesting phenomenon that I'm seeing with the Canon R1 and even the R5 Mark II when shooting raw video with the 50 millimeter f1.4 RF VCM. And you can see it here. It's this digital shake. It's this IS shake. It's not normal. It's not natural. You can see here as I'm panning or moving with the kids, don't get it. Get it more on a static shot, and you can just see the shakiness that you saw at the beginning. Here you can see it's like a little jerk that happens, and it can be worked out in image stabilization, but it's not normal, and Canon needs to fix it. Here's a test that I did. So basically, this is the R1 raw video, 50 millimeter 1.4 VCM. This should have image stabilization, sensor-based image stabilization. And you can see that little digital shake that's not normal, shooting at a normal 180-degree shutter angle here, roughly 1/50th of a second, shooting raw. Here we can see with the 35 millimeter, smoothed out. Here we can see when you look at the 50 millimeter, shooting with the non-raw codecs, it works out fine. Using any digital IS enhanced, auto leveling, which is a neat feature that really just kind of functions like digital IS or enhanced digital IS. But we don't see this with as much with the other lenses. It's only the 50 millimeter that we see it with. Here, the 35 millimeter, we can see digital IS enhanced, looks good. 35 millimeter, digital IS on, digital IS off, both actually look really nice. So it is possible to get stable imaging, but it's really a problem with, once again, the 50 millimeter VCM lens with the R1, and I've seen it with the R5 Mark II, although you don't see it as much here. You do actually get it. I've shot a video the other day where actually shooting raw, we had this jittery, shaky movement. Once again, you can see here actually really nice digital IS when you're not shooting raw, and really pretty good IS when you are shooting raw. But this is definitely something that Canon needs to get in and fix with a firmware update, because once again, with this 50 millimeter RF 1.4 VCM, you really aren't able to get the best raw footage out of it without having to apply an image correction or image stabilization in post. And even though that does a good job, it doesn't look as good as the natural footage coming out of the camera when the image stabilization is working properly. Just as an aside, here I put my 24-105 2.8 on the lens, shot it at a variety of different focal lengths, 24, 50, 80, and 105. And here we can see in raw, all look good. Then I switched over to my 70-200. This is the new 70-200. This is actually shot non-raw. So this is the XF-ABC codec with digital image stabilization on. So please, Canon, fix this. This is too nice of a lens to have it be not functional shooting raw video on the Canon R1 and R5. Thanks for listening.